gains were $70 today. Um, I made 22 on ACXM and $48 on ticker symbol MARK. My account currently is at 3,601. I originally started with my account with $3,500, and now I'm up $101. I lost $51 on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, because I was under a lot of stress and pressure because I was just having a bad day. Got into a crazy car accident, and pretty much couldn't focus. Tim Sykes is right. When you're under pressure, you pretty much can't trade properly. So you gotta watch out for that. Try not to trade with emotions and while you're under pressure. If you're having a bad day, you gotta find a way to detox that bad day so that you can trade without having any pressure. So I pretty much purchased this stock at $6.50 and shorted it. At first it wasn't really going my way, but I watched the previous patterns on this stock. I believe I went to the 6-month and the yearly chart. I think the 6-month, and I saw that when it spiked and went up, it had a pattern going down. If you see it right here, the stock spiked at some point and it went up, and then eventually started going down. And I seen that in the patterns, and I believe I went to the 5-year day where I went on full screen. I went to the 6-month pattern. I just zoomed out, and I can see the same patterns happening over again. It spikes, then it just goes down. It spiked right here, it held its gains, and then eventually went down. So I looked at this past history, and I believe the stock was going to do that for today. So I got it at 650, which I got in too early. This is the wrong stock. Not 650. This stock I got in, I believe. I have to go and look at my brokerage account. I'm new at making these kind of videos, but if you see here, I got in at somewhere here. Where did I get in? Oh, okay, I see it. I got in at $23.60 at 20 shares at $23.60, and then I got in and it wasn't really going the way I wanted to. I noticed this big cup and handle right here, and I thought it was gonna go even higher, but it didn't. You see this gap up right here, but it didn't. And then I short sold it from $23.60, and I bought it back pretty much at I bought it back at $23.15, and I made a few dollars on the stock. And then I didn't realize I actually hit the wrong button, and I bought 100 shares versus 20 shares, and I ended up going long. I didn't even realize I was going long until a few seconds later. So I had to sell it again at $36. If you see right here, $36 and $23.36. That was not part of my plan, but I had no choice but to do that. And then as far as a ticker symbol MARK, I short sold it at, where did I get filled at? I got filled at 100 shares at 50 cents. at 650, and I sold it at $6 exactly. 100 shares at $6. This stock, Mark, it didn't really go the way I wanted to, honestly. It honestly wasn't going the way I wanted to. It was really a really challenging stock, but I had to be patient with this stock. I had to really be patient. I got in somewhere. Let me zoom out a little bit. So it opened up and it started going down, and I got in somewhere around here at $6.50. And I watched this previous patterns. Let me see, 6 months. And I noticed from here it had spiked and then went down. So if you go to the 6 month, it spikes and it goes down. Then if you go to the yearly chart and you zoom out, you gotta look at it. It spiked right here and just went down. So I'm looking at his past histories like Tim taught me, and that way you can tell what it's gonna do. So if you look right here, it spikes and it goes down, spikes, and then it goes down, spikes, and then it goes down, spikes, goes down, spikes, then goes down. And I noticed this pattern. I'm like, okay, there's a high chance, I wasn't 100% sure, but there was a high chance that today it was gonna do that again. So I'm like, you know what, let me prepare for it. And I got in at 650, which I got into a little bit too high. Should have gotten at about $6.78, or at least somewhere close to it. But I got in, which is good. And it actually went the way I wanted to, but I was being very impatient with this stock. And I was very tempted to buy out, and I couldn't get the position I wanted. I wanted it to sell it at $5.50 and make a whole dollar in profits, but it wasn't going exactly the way I wanted to. By 12 o'clock, it wasn't moving enough. It was moving slowly, but it wasn't moving. By 1 o'clock, it wasn't moving the way I wanted to. And I kept telling myself, be patient, learn to be patient. Then at 2 o'clock, it started slightly going even lower and lower. And then it got to pretty much $6, and I didn't realize that I had a cover order at $6. I didn't realize I had put it in, but I didn't realize I left it, and I should have canceled it. But at $6, my order got filled, and I didn't even want that. And I was actually gonna short sell it again, because I knew it was gonna go down, but because I'm under the PDT rule, I had no more day trades, and it went down to $5.43. If you see right here, it went down to $5.43, and I pretty much missed out on a whole 57 cent that I could have made in profits, and I could have had a bigger gain. But just like Tim said, he says, fear of FOMO, fear of missing out. Don't have fear of missing out. Know that there's always another day you can trade. And I just let it go, and I just got off the market for the day. I went to go do a quick workout, and I told myself when the market closed, I'm gonna come back and look at it and see where everything came back to and where everything closed at. So now, pretty much the chat room, I gotta say thanks to the chat room, because the chat room actually put me on, and the chat room is the reason why I was able to find those two stocks, ticker symbol MARK and ticker symbol ACXM. If it wasn't for the chat room to talk about it, I would have never known about those stocks, and I would have still been looking at Tim's watch list. And I like how Tim teaches you to be independent, because you can't only go off of what he watches, because sometimes those stocks don't move, and you gotta find other stocks, and you gotta be able to learn how to trade independently. But as of right now, I'm currently watching Tim Sykes' penny stocking video. I'm on chapter 2. I'm about to begin watching chapter 2 again. I watched it already like 3 times, but wasn't able to really focus on it because I was watching the markets. But I'm really just recording this video just so that I can either just to help myself, and hopefully one day someone pays attention to this video and watches it and actually learns. I want to one day be a guru and be able to be like Tim Grittani and Stephen Dux and Tim Grittani, Stephen Dux, and Roland Wolf, and pretty much help out in the chat room. And I know I will become a multi-millionaire in the stock market, and I'll learn to make money in other ways. But as of right now, I'm still growing. It's pretty much my second day, but my first day trading with the MMM program, and it's my third week having a margin account. This is my almost May 2018 will make it be my third year studying Tim Sykes information and all his videos and all his lessons that he have. Everything I've learned was on YouTube, so if you see this video and you want to learn too, just go on YouTube and research the stock market, Tim, and everything that Tim has to offer, because that's how I started. You're not gonna learn everything on YouTube, but it's good if you just learn something and let that keep you going. Because I never believed and I never thought I would actually get to this point where I actually have a margin account and have Tim Sykes program, be a part of Tim Sykes program. It was too expensive for me at the time. I didn't think I was able to even get something like that done. And now, look at me now. I'm part of Tim Sykes MMP program. I have a margin account. I decided I don't want to work no more. I don't have a job anymore. I'm trading, but I'm using my mind to make me money. I'm not using my back anymore. And I think that's what everybody should do. They should just focus on the penny, not even just penny stocks or trading, but focus on your passion and what you really want. I always wanted to trade penny stocks. Not even penny stock, but I always wanted to be in the stock market. And I always wanted to be in the stock market, but as a kid, but I never thought a guy like me will be able to make it, especially being the fact that I was black. My parents weren't from this country, and just my messed up living situation, my dysfunctional lifestyle and family. I never thought I would be able to get to this point, but believe that you can get where you want to be in life, and believe that you can make it. So I'm here now. I'm a living witness to being from the bottom and now pursuing my goals and dreams and getting closer every day to where I want to be. So I'm going to continue to record these videos, and I'm going to try to post them on YouTube. I'm not looking to make any funds off of making these videos, but if I can, I will. And I just want to help myself and help others. If you can, just comment on the video. I don't really care if you subscribe. I'm not looking for subscribers. I just want to grow. And I want to grow in the stock market, penny stocks community, and just grow. But thank you, sunny in and sunny out.